Alright guys, so if you look at my stack of nature runes, you might notice that it's at an interesting number. And I now have 300k nature runes, all that I've crafted myself, which is pretty awesome. I think these are all the nature runes I've crafted since I got level 91, but I'm not sure of that. I should actually probably figure that out. But anyways, yeah, I just hit 300k nature runes, which looks really awesome. So I had a lot of ores and bars and logs and random stuff sitting around my banks that I decided to sell off to get a bit of extra cash. I didn't want to sell off my nature runes just yet because they are rising a little bit in price right now, which is nice. I'm not sure if it'll keep up, but I like having the stack of nature runes in my bank anyways, so I figured I'd just sell off this stuff since I don't really need it sitting in my bank and I could use the extra cash. So unfortunately, a lot of the clips that I recorded for this episode were using my system mic without me knowing, which really sucks, but right there you can see I just got 80 farming. I did get a few fishing levels on Gray Sea, which is always nice, and I think I mentioned in the last video what's going on with my mic, and it shouldn't be happening again in the future because I'm aware of it now. But when you start recording, you don't really know which mic is going unless you check, and I just completely forgot. So I apologize about that. You guys probably just missed a few clips that you'll never actually know what they are, but I think it was just like a couple fishing levels on my skiller and stuff like that, so not extremely exciting. Alright, so I decided to do a bit of herblore just because I have a whole lot of herbs from my kingdom in the bank, and I kind of want to turn them into potions and then sell them because I didn't want to sell the herbs because they could be used to gain XP, but I can make them into potions and then sell those and have a bit extra cash, because I'm kind of low on cash right now and I could use a bit, and I don't really want to sell my nature runes yet. But anyway, 74 herblore is pretty cool. So far I've just been making super attack potions because I had about 900 ear leaves. But I'll show you guys what I have in the bank right now. So 328 more unfinished erit potions, and then I'm probably going to make super energies with these and see if I can buy some white berries to make super defenses, and see if I can make some anti-fire potions and maybe get myself 75 herblore also. Might make some ranging potions also. But anyways, yeah, that's just one of the two. I kind of just want to get these out of the way and sell them off because this is just compiled from a lot of weeks of kingdom. And it'll be good to liquidate these into actual money. So guys, I was distracted, and a certain little piece of shit right here, Connor1888X, just scanned me for like 200k or something, which I don't care about, but it's just what a worm, as good old Bodhi would say. They put up jugs of wine instead of wines of Zamorak because they're a little piece of shit. So if any of you guys want to PM this little bastard, Connor1888X 38s, tell them that they're a piece of shit for me. That would be appreciated. And there we go, 75 herblore. I don't know if I can make anything new. I can make anti-fire mix, and oh, I can identify Torstal, which is actually kind of cool. I don't think I've ever actually had a Torstal in this game yet, but it's still cool. So I think I've almost bought all the supplies I need to use up the majority of the herbs, at least the good ones. Right now I'm doing the Lantidimes, and I did end up buying some wines of Zamorak from somebody who actually didn't try to scam me, which is good. I got those. I got some white berries. I still need like a few more white berries to finish off these. But anyways, yeah, oops, fucking misclicking all over the place. I might actually be able to get 76 herblore. I'm not actually sure because I still have a fair amount of herbs left, 123k XP, so I'll just have to see how it goes. I honestly love this so much. It was so annoying before they added these water-filled vial packs. You just have to spend ages trying to buy vials, and they're usually like 100 to 200 GP each, which is craziness. And now it's like between 2 and 5 GP per vial. You doing this, it's easy, and it's beautiful. Alright, I just got level 76 herblore. That should be the last level. I'm actually pretty surprised that I managed to actually get 3 herblore levels just from using up these extra herbs that I had from Kingdom. And so now I can make magic potions, which is good because it's pretty good XP. I'm almost done with all these potions. I just need to make a few more of these super defenses and then I'll be done. I think I'm down a few white berries for the amount of cadentine that I have still, but yeah, only 9 of these left. But yeah, I have a whole bunch of potions now, 900 super attacks, all these stuff which I have to sell. I don't know when this video will come out. I'll post in the description what ones I have left, if I have any left by the time this comes out, and if any of you guys are interested in buying any of them, feel free to PM me or whatever, post and comment on the video. And also, a couple videos ago, I think it was my last main progress actually, I mentioned how I needed some poison ivy. I had a lot of people actually message me, offered to sell me poison ivy berries and seeds So right now I have 78 seeds and 312 berries, which is great. So I can be farming these, get a bit of extra farming XP, and it's more efficient GP wise to be farming these berries versus actually buying them. So I'm all set on those for now, guys. Thanks a lot for that. I really do appreciate it, because it was getting pretty difficult to buy those. And shout out, I think it was last Riza sold me some seeds. Somebody from Oblivion like 5 something with a PH, I think it was. Sorry if I forget your name. And then somebody else sold me a bunch of berries too. So thanks a lot to all of you guys. I really appreciate that. It was great. And just get level 78 fishing on Grey Sea. Just been AFKing on here as usual while runecrafting on RuneScape 3. 169k experience to level 79. It'll be nice once I hit level 80, because that'll be just sort of a nice milestone. And I probably will do these to about level 88, and then I'll decide whether I want to switch back to lobsters, because a while ago, if you guys remember, I had a goal of getting 100,000 lobsters fished myself, which is 9 million experience, which I would have 9 million experience left to 99 at about level 88. So it'll be more efficient to do this until that level and then do the lobsters after that, since it'd be faster to fish the lobsters then. But it's also possible I could do some sharks here and there. I'm not really sure yet. Definitely not at this level, but maybe at like 90 plus, because they are a decent bit of money. But I'll just have to decide exactly what I want to do with that. So guys, I have actually gained, I think it's 2 magic levels since I last put a clip in. I was level 88 magic when I started doing the like AFKing with chickens in PvP worlds, and I got level 89 and I got level 90 last night, and I've been doing it throughout the day today also while working on homework and at school and stuff like that. And it's really awesome. Like it's so easy. You really just head over to a PvP world and set yourself to AFK, and you do it for 6 hours, and I'm doing mine runes, and you still get like 80k experience per 6-hour log. So I think I'll be getting over 1 million magic XP per week, which is just crazy. It's gonna pass my runecrafting, I think, which is weird. But what I may actually do is just leave my magic at around 96 or so, because I do want 96 magic just in general for spellbook swap once I start doing Slayer. But I want to get my smithing level to at least level 88 through superheating, because at level 88 you can make adamant plate bodies, and then I could do addy plates from 88 to 99 if I wanted. Since my magic level is already way ahead of my smithing level anyways, it would probably be more efficient to do that rather than superheat. But it would probably be better to superheat until level 88, just because doing myth plates is probably not too great as far as XP and GP and everything like that. And that's around 3 point something million experience, I think, in smithing. And the ratio of XP in magic and smithing is very close. In when you're superheating, it's like 53 magic XP and 56.2 smithing experience. So my magic, I probably won't bother getting it past like 96 or so if I keep doing this to that level. But I probably will end up doing that. And I've actually been considering lately going for 99 Slayer pretty soon after 99 runecrafting. I want to get 99 prayer before I do 99 Slayer, because that's more efficient. I want to have 96 magic, and I definitely should have that out of the way. But after that, I'm really pretty much all set. Actually, well, I need to get 75 crafting, but that'll be easy for the Slayer rings. And then after that, I'm pretty much all set to start doing Slayer. I mean, I'll have enough money from runecrafting to pay for the cannonballs, the potions, all that stuff, so I can do it efficiently. And then, I don't know, I kind of want to do Slayer. It'd be really nice to have high combat, and Slayer is just a fun skill to do in general. And I feel like it'd be nice to, after doing one of the slowest, grindiest skills, runecrafting, to do, well, I mean, it's also a slow skill, but it's not really much of a grind, I wouldn't say. It's a lot more, like, interesting. You're constantly changing what you're doing and stuff like that. So I'm considering actually doing Slayer before fishing, mining, and agility, which are the other 3 skills that I plan to get to 99 relatively soon. Just because I like Slayer a lot, and I really enjoyed doing 99 Slayer back when I did it on RuneScape 3 and pre-AOC. It was really fun, and I'd really like to do that again. So I think that's my plans for now. My plans are always changing, but that's what I'm thinking about doing as of now, at least. And then after that, I'll do either mining or fishing, I'm not sure which, and after fishing will come agility, since you get the agility XP from doing barb fishing. And after I have all those 99s out of the way, it'll pretty much just be buyables and then easier 99s left. I'll probably have 99 farming long before I finish all those skills, just because I'll be doing farming throughout. And then it'll be pretty fast to finish off the rest of the skills, to be honest. None of them are going to be extremely difficult. And that's mainly the reason that I want to have the more difficult skills out of the way first, just because it makes the rest of it seem easier, and also it's just, I like having the cool 99s and everything like that, just because it feels cool, I guess. I feel like if I'm ever doing bank standing skills, I may actually do them in Hlatia, just because it's such a cool place. I don't know, something about this area it's so cool. I don't know why I like it so much, but just the atmosphere and like the environment is so like awesome. The only downside is that there isn't a one-click bank, so you have to right-click the bankers, which kind of sucks. I kind of wish they'd change that so you could have like a bank option on the table. But it's just such an awesome area, and it's not like super busy, so there aren't usually many people here. It's convenient for farming, I guess, but it's mostly just cool. So if I'm ever doing like bank standing skills and I don't have to be buying or selling things, then I may actually end up doing it here, or maybe like Lunar Isle or other like interesting places like that. I kind of like to switch up where I do my bank skills, just because it's sort of fun to go all around to different random banks in RuneScape that aren't like frequently visited. So I was actually elected today to be the president of my school's National Honor Society. I think I mentioned in some video recently that I was running for that, and I did actually win it, which is pretty cool. Not really exactly clear what the total responsibilities are going to be. My club, well, the club isn't even meeting until next year, but I am the president of that, which will obviously look good for college, and it feels kind of cool the fact that people actually like voted for me for something. I think it was probably pretty close, but they didn't disclose like what the numbers were. But the chapter is really small because my school is really small, so it was only like 13 people on it, so I needed a 7 majority to win, and I got that 7 majority at least. I'm not sure exactly how many, but that it feels pretty cool to actually have gotten that. And also for my economics class, I actually just finished a pretty big project for the class, which I made a video about Bitcoins, which probably a lot of you guys have heard of, and I'll probably be publishing that on YouTube pretty soon. I want to show it to my teacher before I render it and publish it and everything, just to see if he has anything to suggest. But I probably spent over 10 hours working on it. I edited over 120 photos in Photoshop, and I spent a couple hours recording the audio, but most of the time I spent editing the pictures that I had as the like backdrop. So I'll probably have that linked in the next video, or maybe in the description of this one if it goes up soon. Feel free to check it out if you're interested at all in Bitcoins. It's basically just like a general video just talking about what exactly Bitcoins are and what their effects may be on the future of our world. The guidelines for the project were basically just like choose a topic that's interesting that relates to economics and make a project about it that can be in any format that you want. So I chose to make a video since that's something that I do and something that I enjoy, and it's definitely the most time that I've ever spent on anything having to do with school. I usually sort of get by in school doing the minimal amount of work that I need to do. I do my homework and everything, but it's not like I spend hours and hours trying to make it perfect. I just get it done, and I pretty much have figured out what my teachers want from me and what they expect, and I'm able to meet that. But this project, I was actually enjoying making it, and I think my teacher is really impressed from what he's seen so far. And I'm kind of looking forward actually to showing it to him tomorrow, and to having my fellow students see it and tell me what they think and everything, because I think it came out pretty well. I'm not really very good at editing video footage and stuff, so it's basically just like a really long and complicated slideshow. But I think it came out pretty well. It got a few little bits of like humor and stuff here and there, and it's not like the greatest or anything, but I'm kind of curious to see how many views it will get, because there is a lot of curiosity about what Bitcoins are and like how they work and how you get them and stuff like that, how much they're worth. So the Nature Rune stack is at 340k right now, which is pretty good. I think that should be over 70 mil. I haven't really calculated out, but I did sell like 2,000 or 3,000 Nature Runes, not too many, just because the price has gone up a little bit lately. I was selling them for 235 each, which is decent compared to what they've been recently. They've dropped as low as like 210, 220, which is just terrible. But I figured since they're rising a bit, I might as well sell a few and see how it worked out. And I just posted a few offers, and a few people did bite and come and grab some from me. It's only probably like 3,000 or 4,000, but I was just sort of doing it out of curiosity. But they are on a bit of an upward trend, which is good. I hope that that keeps up. It'd be great if I could sell all my nats for like 240, 250 each at least, and anything higher would be even better. And Runecrafting XP is at 334k to level 94. I've been making some decent progress, but obviously it's still slow as always. But that's probably about 12 or 13, 14 hours to level 94, so hopefully I should get that sometime this week. My school gets out in 2 weeks. It gets out on Friday the 20th, which is a week from this Friday, so basically 2 weeks of school left, which I'm really looking forward to the end of school. I mean, I know that usually by the end of the summer I end up missing school, or at least missing my friends and stuff like that. But I'm definitely looking forward to having some free time and just being able to relax, because that's something that I haven't been able to do for a long time. And I'll be beasting out that 99 Runecrafting. The party will be sometime this summer. I'll be streaming it. I'll make a video about it and everything like that. And it'll be amazing, because it's been since February that I've been working on Runecrafting. So it's just been quite a long road, and pretty much longer than I've worked on any single goal in RuneScape. So it's going to be really epic once I finally get that out of the way. But anyways, guys, that should be about it for this video. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like if you liked it, and hit the subscribe button if you want to see more. And I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks a lot for watching.